Yo, what's up? So I kind of wanted to try a little something new. Um, Instead of playing the game and recording at the same time, I was thinking maybe, hey, why don't I just play the game, record that, and then record me talking a different time. That's what we're gonna do from now on. But I think I wanted to talk about more of a light-hearted manner. I guess is kind of what it is, but then also not really. No, I'd say it's more of a lighthearted manner. My age is getting incredibly serious. Um, I am 16, going on 17 in like 7 months, and that is a really big and scary step. So, because it's like, you know, you're really starting to become an adult. Like, you can get your license, you should probably get a job. Um, like, you're gonna, like, bills are gonna become a thing, especially if you have a car. And it's not necessarily the most, like, it's scary, man. It's scary. Like, I'm almost 17. Like, I got 2 years left of high school after this one, so more like 2.5. But it still doesn't negate the fact that I don't have that much longer of required school, because I need to start thinking about what my future's gonna be like and shit like that. Because, like, I pretty much have a good idea of what I want to do. Think I might go into teaching. Now, look, I know a lot of you guys are probably saying, like, oh, that's a horrible idea. What are you doing? Now, do I disagree with you? Not really. Like, I feel like kids, especially now, are not great. So I can only imagine how bad they're gonna be. Like, I don't know, 6 years down, like 4, 5, 6 years down the line. I'm gonna go lean more towards 6, 'cause I have to get through the rest of these years, which is I'm not gonna be done with high school until like 2028. Um, and I need to go through college for like 4 years, which is gonna suck. It's like, I always talk about how much I hate school, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do that for a living. But I don't know. It's a bit of a scary thought, cause it's like, wow, you're really starting to, like, you don't have very many years left of your adolescence. You're just kind of like going full goatsy into it. But yeah, it's just a bit of a new thing. It's not necessarily comforting to think about. So, but anyway, I wanted to talk about more how, like, school is, and just how fucking boring it is. Like, again, I think I've already told you all my classes, but if you forgot, first period is gym. But now we're in driver's ed since it's March. We started driver's ed, I want to say I think we started a week ago today. Yeah, we started exactly 1 week ago. I would like to pass because I want to drive. Like, bad. Like, the closest thing I have to driving is my fucking Logitech wheel. And don't get me wrong, it's fun to use, just doesn't feel the same. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. But second block is English. English is just boring. Third block is graphic design. Graphic design is actually kind of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're, like, into art, but, like, also into, like, PCs and computers and shit, do that. I'm not into art at all. I'm not an artistic guy. Like, you can ask anyone that I know. I am not an artistic guy whatsoever. Like, I can barely draw a fucking stick figure. Like, that's how bad it is. You need to give me, like, an outline on whatever. Like, if you want me to draw something, you need to give me, like, an outline on it. I can't just go in blind and make my own shit up, because I don't work like that. And I know a lot of other people probably don't work like that either. And some people do. Some people can just go right into it and not really have that big of an issue, which is great. That's cool. I'm glad that they can do that. But I cannot. I am not a good drawer at all. Like I'll fuck around with like a little doodle every once in a while, but it's not good. So, yeah. But now I think about it, now that I'm turning 17 and then 18 later, and I'm getting a job hopefully, because I did throw up an application and be like, hey, can you like get me a job, please? Because I would kind of like one. So I just put an application for somewhere, not going to say where, but I threw up an application. Hopefully they accept it. I don't know if they have or not, because I told them I can work like more towards the summer, because I still have some shit to do. Like I want to get through school first, and then we can start the job. But like, I feel like it's going to be a big issue next year, because again, like I told you in my first ever video, I do bowling for the high school team. Now again, laugh at me all you want. I don't care. Okay, maybe I kind of do, but doesn't matter. I've heard people call it not a sport before. Even my own aunt tells me that it's not a sport. Like, all right, bro. Just because it's not very physical doesn't mean that it's not a sport, okay? Just because it's not very physical doesn't mean that was right. But I have that from like late November, like the last week of November to mid February. The ending depends on how we do over the year. Like if we get through round one of states, we go on, obviously. But I think it more depends on like where you end up. If you don't make it through to states, whatever, you're done pretty much the first or second week of February. If you make it pretty far through states, you're not getting done until like the third or fourth week. So that's not fun. And then we have the banquet, which is, I believe it's this Friday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it should be this Friday. So that's cool, I guess. I don't know. I always enjoy the banquets. I have a pretty nice team. So I don't know. I like my team for the most part. There are a couple kids that I'm not the biggest fan of, but hey, I mean, to each their own. Like, it's not like they do anything wrong. It's just, I just don't prefer to talk to them. It's not anything that they're doing. No, that's a lie. It is stuff that they do, but they can do whatever they want, man. Like, if you're happy, whatever. Just, I might not hang out with you. But anyway, the job is going to be a problem because of where that goes, like where the season is, and usually 90% of the time, if I have a match, I'm not done until like 6:30. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. I could probably just ask, hey, can you like throw me for like full week in the summer, and then during like the fall or spring, can you throw me like just on the weekends? I could probably ask them about that. But also, if I do have a car, I gotta figure out who I'm gonna be willing to drive home. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. It's kind of about it. I mean, graphic design is cool, and my periods in school are pretty alright. I mean, TV production's kind of hard though, because that teacher, she's like very like, if this isn't perfect, you're not getting an 100. So getting an 100 in that class is not easy. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. But if you guys want more gameplay like this, like if you want more Destiny gameplay and shit, I'll do that. Or if you want other games, I have a couple other games on my PC as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So see ya.